And one group, they were just in their plain clothes and given the keys. And then another group, they were told to pretend like their favorite superhero or someone that they look up to, favorite superhero. So then they do it. And then another group, they brought in a rack of clothing, and there was Batman and Dora the Explorer costumes. And they said, put on the costume, and then here's the keys, and let's go on with those costumes. Fascinating what happened. The kids that were just in their plain clothes quit on the task of opening all the padlocks because the keys that they had didn't open any of the locks. It was a red herring. They just wanted to see with frustration how long they were going to last. So they quit the first. They were the first ones to quit. So what's that measuring? Grit and perseverance. Two things that, we all talk about all the time of just what it takes in order to achieve something.
Right.
Because you're going to need it. Now, the young kids that pretended to be Batman or whatever their favorite superhero was, they lasted longer, but they didn't last as long as the kids who had on the costume or the uniform.
That is fucking so interesting.
But here's the other side effect of it. They weren't expecting to be tracking self-talk. So how kids were talking about them, because young kids, if you're around them, they don't just keep the thoughts in their head. They're talking it out loud. It's like when they meet someone who's chubby, or they're like, oh, why is he so fat? Like, it's just, you're like, oh, it's just, please just, have some social decorum. So the young kids that were just in their plain clothes would say like, oh, I'm not good at puzzles, or I can't get this, I quit. Okay. So I can't get this, I quit. I'm not good at puzzles. Kids who were wearing the uniform though, they would say things like, Batman wouldn't quit, so I'm not going to quit. Dora the Explorer always finds a way, so I'm going to find a way. Right? They had now disassociated from whatever their own identity was. And they started acting through these other traits of Dora, of Batman. That's kind of like me sort of putting together the pieces for everyone around why using a totem, an artifact, some sort of object is so important to help you activate those traits from the person or the thing that you're most inspired by. I want you to